Impact Small Business 90, the #1 nonprofit and human service small business funding course. $325 billion online learning industry. Learn how to create financial freedom. Create 6 to 7 figure online success. Step 1, declare your success. Step 2, know your whys. Step 3, concept start. And within the next 90 days, you will have the motivation, the tools, and the resources to launch your 6 to 7 figure online course. Please click the golden shield in the bottom right-hand corner of the video and subscribe. We hope you are in great physical, mental, and spiritual health. In this training, we are going to give your nonprofit an overview of how to use the e-learning industry to create 6 to 7 figure online funding sources for your nonprofit. Now, the e-learning industry is projected to eclipse $325 billion by the year 2025. Nonprofits must take advantage of a growing industry that has the ability to solve funding issues now and well into the future. According to Forbes, e-learning is the future. So market research firm Global Industry Analysts projected e-learning would reach $107 billion in 2015, and it did. Now research and markets forecasts show triple the revenue of 2015. So e-learning will grow to $325 billion by 2025. We will give you the link to this article as a resource, but nonprofits have to get in on this $325 billion e-learning industry. It's just too good to not solve funding issues. So let's dive into the nonprofit funding blueprint and check out the funding diagram. So what we are training you to do is to use the $325 billion online learning industry to build consistent sources of revenue to fund your nonprofit and human service initiatives. Now, your nonprofit may already have a product and service that can be turned into an online course that can drive 6 to 7 figures for consistent funding. Now, if your nonprofit does not have the products and services, that's okay. So what we're going to do is create a human service small business, and then the human service small business that we create will then fund your nonprofit for a consistent and unlimited funding source. And so we'll get into that as we dive into the nonprofit blueprint. So Small Business 90, nonprofit funding blueprint. This blueprint will give you an outline of how to build unlimited funding sources for your nonprofit and human service small business by using an online industry that is projected to increase above $325 billion by 2025. You will create your own online training course that has the potential to consistently bring in monthly revenue of 6 and 7 figures. Now that's hundreds of thousands and millions if you create it. So step 1, a contract with your nonprofit and human service small business to be absolutely successful beyond your imagination. We have to destroy the mindset of poverty in human services. So this declaration is very important. We want you to go to smallbusiness90.com, download the declaration, fill it out, and then stay committed to doing the work. Mindset is so important. You must be committed to declaring your success. When you declare, you are speaking thoughts which lead to actions, and actions lead to real power, creating 6 to 7 figure results. Real poverty destroying, life-changing, mission vision growing results. Step 2, know your whys. We have seen so many individuals in nonprofit and small business get to a point of downright disgust at the direction their businesses had been going. So you must allow the reasons why you must create success to burn inside and out. And so when you are so sick of the status quo and you give yourself no more excuses not to change your financial circumstances in your organization and families, then you'll start. So it's not okay to have poor revenue. It's not okay to have low employee morale. It's just not okay. So know your whys. And then step 3, we have to get started. Concept start. So without any actions, there will be no results. So we have to get started. Every online course starts with a concept or an idea. So there are already many successful niches that you can choose from, or your nonprofit may already have the skills, the services, and the products that you can actually change into an online course and start creating 6 to 7 figure revenues with ideas that you already have. We just have to do a consultation and figure that out and start building. So what we have done, we've created a free concept start training, giving you live examples of how to prove a concept in the market of what other 6 to 7 figure online success businesses are doing. So if you click here, when you download the nonprofit blueprint, you'll be taken to a concept start training, a free training that we want you to take and start building your concept. Now, what if your nonprofit does not have the products and services? So what we'll do is we'll appoint a trusted person. A trusted person may be someone already in your nonprofit, a volunteer or a social media manager, or anyone your board decides would be the trusted person. So this will allow you to avoid having to file Form 99T for unrelated business income taxes that you will generate through creating your own human service small business. So again, your human service small business is dedicated to funding your nonprofit, and your trusted person will establish that entity. Now, establishing a human service small business entity, you would go to a Secretary of State and create a business entity, and also visit irs.gov. So business structures, you can consult with your tax advisor to figure out which entity you should create for your human service small business that will fund your nonprofit. But we can actually visit the irs.gov website, and this actually safeguards your current nonprofit from any type of unrelated income tax exposure. So the IRS business and business structures. If you come to this website, you'll see these forms of businesses, and then consult with your board or your tax advisor to figure out what business you want your trusted person to create to start funding your nonprofit. And then again, driving revenue, 6 to 7 figure revenue, online revenue, outside of the mission and vision of the nonprofit, a person would have to file a 990T. But if you file the human service small business and create your own human service small business outside the nonprofit, you will not have to worry about filing Form 990T. So even though an organization is recognized as tax exempt, it may still be liable for tax on its unrelated business taxable income. An exempt organization that has $1,000 or more gross income from unrelated business must file Form 990T. So again, if you create your own human service small business outside of your nonprofit, then your nonprofit will not have to worry about filing Form 990T, because your human service small business will actually be donating the funds back to your nonprofit in a consistent and unlimited funding source. And that's by creating your trusted person who would own the human service small business, and that's a separate entity. And so that means there will be no 990T UBIT issues. Again, consult with your tax advisor, and this is not a tax advice. So consult with your tax advisor, and then let's get started. So you'll appoint a trusted person, a project manager. You'll have a human service small business that creates a 6 to 7 figure online course that will then donate back to your nonprofit. So now it's your turn. If you are a nonprofit, we must destroy the mindset of poverty in human services. We do not have to be organizations who financially struggle to get visions out to our communities that must solve real issues. So we want you to take advantage of all the resources and training we will provide you here at Small Business 90. And then let's get started. So number one, next steps. Number one, we want you to come to smallbusiness90.com and click on the declaration. Let's make your declarations. When you make your declaration, you are creating success by speaking and acting. So click on the declaration. Step 2, know your whys. Come over, click on Know Your Whys. We have a Know Your Why worksheet that you can download, and then really start thinking about the reasons why you must create 6 to 7 figure online success. There's too much at stake. Community visions, family stability, too much at stake. So come over here, click on your whys, and fill out your whys. And then after that, let's get started. Why wait? There's no time like today to start creating success. So click on Concept Start, and then come over here, and we're going to let you get started. We're actually revealing the first 4 modules of the course to you for free. So click on the Concept Start, download your Concept Start workbook, download the Correct Action Positive Change. And we have some other bonus downloads for you, the Nonprofit Blueprint. But fill in your name and email, sign up for the Concept Start training, and then let's get started. After that, send us an email or request a coaching one-on-one to figure out if your nonprofit already has products and services. But we'll help you do that. After that, what we want you to do is come over and look at the SB90 6 to 7 figure success. So what we're doing is we've created a success series of online individuals. We go out and we search the internet for 6 to 7 figure success. That's all we do is 6 to 7 figure success. And then we promote them. We study them. We study their websites. We study the language, study their core structures, and then we promote them for you. So we're creating a 6 to 7 figure success series. If you come here, click on 6 to 7 figure success, then you can actually look at real life individuals who are actually creating 6 to 7 figure success. For instance, Kate Kordsmeyer, she's sharing her online business strategies and tips that helped her earn nearly $118,000 in just 1 month online. And that was last year. So there are a lot of online entrepreneurs already taking advantage of the $325 billion online learning industry. So nonprofits must tap into this to solve funding issues and do greater visions for our communities. After that, come over and join our Facebook group for community and support. We're going to be doing weekly trainings, and we're going to post the weekly trainings in the Facebook group. We're going to be doing some live trainings where you can have some Q&As for your nonprofit, or if there's a board member or any social media manager that wants to tap into our free trainings. We're going to be doing weekly trainings here in the Facebook group. It's a free Facebook group. Come join us for community and support as you start building your 6 to 7 figure online visions. And then we're also going to be posting these trainings in our YouTube channel here at Google smallbusiness90.com YouTube or Impact Small Business YouTube. And our channel should come up, and you'll be able to find this video and other training videos that we're posting to get you encouraged to start building your own visions to change the mindset of poverty in human services. So come over here, click subscribe, and then let's get started. So we are actually a member of the Colorado Nonprofits Association. We encourage you to look at your own state, Colorado. We're Colorado Nonprofit Association, but the National Council of Nonprofits is a great resource for nonprofits, and they provide advocacy. So why don't you look into your own state resource for nonprofits? And we're part of the Colorado Nonprofit National Council of Nonprofits chapter. And then lastly, we actually blog about human services. So we want you to check out our blog, Impact the World for Profit. Nonprofits are very important to us. We want every nonprofit to succeed, and we bring awareness to all human service issues: homelessness, nonprofits, teachers, military and first responders. All human services must be supported. And our mindset has to be a mindset to destroy the mindset of poverty in human services. We do not have to be poor to do good works. We do not have to lack resources to do good works. And we do not have to be underappreciated to go out and do good works for our communities. So let's impact the world for profit, and let's destroy the mindset of poverty in human services. Create 6 to 7 figure online courses. So we look forward to having you come join us. Again, complete step 1, step 2, step 3, and let's be successful together. Create 6 to 7 figure online success. Declare your success, know your whys, and concept start. Step one, step two, step three. We'll look for you in our Facebook group and look forward to helping you create your 6 to 7 figure online success to do greater works in your communities. Smallbusiness90.com.